What's up, guys? Welcome back to the video, and as we get to hear what the new slate is for new DCEU universe from James Gunn himself, and especially with James Gunn, who has supposed to wait until the very end of January, what to expect from his new DC slate, while products will be revealed as well. Well, it was breaking within the last couple hours when we should expect James Gunn's presentation for first new slate for the DC universe, as him and Peter Safran are going to be representing what the next phase of the DC universe is going to look like as well. So in this review, breaking down when to expect James Gunn's presentation for the new DC slate, and what we expect from his presentation, with everything in between as well. But if you heard those like this, be sure to subscribe to HBL. So it's obviously this video, so let's get into it. And now, from where this is coming from, is actually coming from an industry insider, Casey Walsh, just now today, within the last couple hours, he said in a tweet, and it says a private press event, and so mean like no one is allowed on the war slide. If you're press and the see the presentation, then a board is scheduled from the Hollywood Reporter also about this up by saying that either on the case, and then Bello Gonzalez from the Rabbit has posted on his Instagram. It said that he's arrived on the water slide, and mean that with all the DC slate from James Gunn and Peter Safran is about to be revealed, and we expect it should be revealed tomorrow. And now with this is like a big deal. It's because ever since it was announced back in October that James Gunn and Peter Safran are now the new leaders of DC Studios, everyone was cheering, and then as it was like confirmed by the Hollywood Reporter article back like a month ago, that says after rebooting the entire DC universe and starting from scratch, and even with these DC sequels and characters that are now moving forward with our new plan for the DC slate and for their new universe, especially for the next 10 years as well. And now from what to expect, I think we can definitely expect to see some big stuff. And now, especially with this DC slate that's about to be revealed tomorrow from James Gunn himself, and I think we should definitely expect like a new Superman movie. It's because like with like a Man Still reboot that I like James Gunn or we will probably are representing. It's because we haven't had a Superman film in like a decade, and like even with the Henry Cavill Superman that's out, and even with the James Gunn, who is going to bring in a younger version of Superman, focusing on a Clark Kent's life as well, the early parts. And so I think we should definitely expect a Man Still reboot, and I think we should also expect like a Green Lantern film, like a Justice League movie, and even with a new Batman in the DC universe as well, and even with Ben Affleck, I think who said to be out, and like even with like Matt Reeves, who's in charge of his own universe with the Batverse, and even with him, and I met with James Gunn and Peter Safran about keeping the two Batmans and also in separate universes as well, and even with the James Gunn who said as going to have his own Batman as well. So I'm pretty sure that'll be revealed honestly as well, and even with the Wonder Woman, I think that's going to be rebooted as well. It's especially I don't think Gadot is going to be appearing in the DC universe anymore as Wonder Woman, and now especially with new DC slate that's about to be revealed tomorrow, and I think we should expect some big stuff to go down, and even like I mentioned in the beginning, it's like a private press event, and I think with these big trades, and then they'll break down of what they saw, and especially online. Of course, we'll break it down here on the channel as well. What the new slate is, what the new movies and shows that are real from that slate, especially with the DC phase 1, and I think we should definitely expect some big stuff, especially with Dave Bautista as a tease and that like James Gunn is definitely rebooting the DCEU universe, starting from scratch, especially with working with young characters as well. And I think we should definitely expect that stuff, especially on the DCC. And I don't know what is going to be revealed. I think we should definitely expect some stuff that we already know to be on SLATE, especially for a new Superman movie. And now, especially for how James Gunn is going to be presenting his new SLATE for the new DC universe, it's obviously not in a tweet, but I think in like a big chart, in a way that like Marvel Studios has, with like a bunch of dates when we should expect these new products. Especially with James Gunn himself, he said that like with the new DC SLATE, it'll be partially revealed tomorrow, and so now all the products will be revealed all at once for the next 10 years. But at least it's something from his presentation. I think either be big or either be small, but we'll just have to wait and see whether the new DC SLATE has in store for us, especially with these new stories and characters that we could definitely look forward to. And yeah, with all this, I can't wait to see what the new DC SLATE has to be revealed for tomorrow from James Gunn, Peter Safran, themselves, who are new leaders of DC Studios, and especially as we've been reporting on this news for like a long time, especially when they first became the new leaders of the DC Studios, and since like the December, when they said that they're going to be rebooting the entire DC universe and starting up from scratch. And even with this new SLATE, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what new products has to be revealed for the future of these DC universe as well. And of course, I'll be breaking down everything and that is revealed from James Gunn's and new SLATE as well. So we'll be on the lookout for that on the channel as well. So that's it for the first video. Let me know guys' thoughts in the comments below. What products do you think will be revealed from James Gunn's new SLATE for the new DC universe as well? Let me know in the comment section down below. You can get this video a like and subscribe to get future videos and live updates with on Twitter. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.